Hi everybody, Avana Intuitive here with our weekly predictions for the week of November 6, 2024, and of course a 3-card pick. Doing our weekly predictions, I am using the Radiant Rider Waite Smith Tarot deck. I love this deck. And for a clarifying card, I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chrisanne. And then let's do our 3-card pick today with the Angelic Activation Oracle by Kyle Gray. So that's what we're doing today. My first question. Oh, before we even get started, I almost always forget this until later in the video, but this is for entertainment purposes only. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for the donations. I totally appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you know when I'm on. I don't usually host my own shows except for Monday through Friday. I do my own shows. And I post. I do some shorts. Mondays, I do a 3-card pick a card short. Tuesdays, I do a super duper girl short where I, where I channel, couldn't remember that word, where I channel my higher self. I call her super duper girl. And then Wednesdays, here we are. We have our weekly predictions for the week. Thursdays are my energy predictions for the week. It's like an energy reading for the week and a 3-card pick. And then Fridays, I do weekend energy readings for the weekend and a 3-card pick. So here we go. My first question is, what will the outcome of global warming be to the United States? Now, I'm hearing this is like the first thing I hear when I ask that question. What will the outcome of global warming be to the United States? The first thing that I see and that I hear is that there's really no set outcome in the sense of the planet is always changing. And you know what? Millions of years ago, it was totally different because we had different, we had the dinosaurs or whatever. Of course, I don't know any of that history, but so maybe it was more or less than 1 million years ago. But what I'm saying is our planet has been used by other entities, other living beings, and you know what? And now we're here inhabiting it. So is there really like a final outcome? No, I don't believe that there is. But let me pull a few cards on this climate change or the global warming and kind of, I don't know, I have noticed my own personal observation that, the weather does seem to be staying warmer longer. And it's not, things are more, I think that yes, when we have a weather event, it does seem to be more violent as far as like hurricanes or tornadoes, things like that. But I also have been really kind of enjoying, I'll be honest, the warmer weather that we're enjoying, that I don't recall enjoying all this warm weather when I was a kid. It seemed like we had a shorter summer, and that spring lasted longer before things really warmed up. Now, here we are, and it's just now starting to kind of get cold here, and it's November. So a little bit different, but again, what is this? Let me look at my question here again. What will the outcome of global warming be to the United States? Pulled a few cards. We'll go through those. Very interesting. I forgot the 9 of Cups. I'll go through them first and we can talk about them. The 10 of Wands. The Ace of Wands. As a clarifying card, I got the 5 of Swords. And then on the bottom of the deck, I got a 9 of Pentacles. So I really love these cards because I think, first of all, the 9 of Cups, we're kind of still, while we know that things are changing, I think we're still feeling like no worries, not no worries, but things really, we are not making the material changes that we need to make. However, I think those changes are coming up. But right now we're kind of still in this period of feeling kind of like things are still okay. Things really haven't hit a tipping point yet. We know it's coming. Oh, well, it's kind of like, just having fun while things are kind of falling apart. They have not reached a point yet where we are really, really, really coming down on, taking care of our planet and taking care of ourselves. One thing that I have personally noticed is, it used to be if something happened, you just thought that like EMS and, the emergency services were going to come in and really kind of take care of you, save you, rescue, whatever. I think it's now like they're doing real evacuations or saying, you really need to get out of this area because we don't have we may not be able to get to you or rescue you for a while. So if at all. So anyway, but we're still kind of in this honeymoon period, or this period of like, well, it's really, you know, we can get through it. Then, and I think people in some ways too are not really being honest with themselves, you know, on how dangerous things can actually be. But then, and then as our obstacle, we have this 10 of Wands. And this is really in the obstacle or the challenge position. As we can see, we have a lot of good things. This is a full harvest, okay? We have a lot of good people, good ideas, good ways to do things. But we're still blinded by the fact that we think maybe it won't happen to us. It won't be so bad. We don't really want to enact some of the things that we might have to do, put ourselves out in a sense. But we have all the good ideas. We know what to do. As soon as we bundle these wands up, we put them on our shoulder so we can see a clear path. Okay, we don't really see that clear path. He's got a full harvest, great ideas, but we were not really seeing that clear path that really the majority of people can buy into to move forward. But we also are very close to coming to some of these ideas, especially in the United States, as far as enacting them and moving forward with them. But right now, our obstacle is taking these ideas and getting them and saying, you know what, probably not everybody's going to agree with all of this, but this is how we're going to move forward. So that's the next card. That's the last card, which I do actually have 2 more cards though, is this Ace of Wands, which is really, again, we have the wands here, creative ideas, energy moving forward. This also showing that creativity moving forward, new ideas being put into place, new laws, new ideas, new legislation, things moving forward in a really nice way with a lot of growth. We see all the growth on these wands, you know, things moving forward, growing, getting on track is what I just heard. I then got, for a clarifying card, I got this 5 of Swords card, still having some people and some issues with, you know, really moving forward. You know, it's hard to change. It's hard to enact new things. It's hard when, you know, people aren't always getting what they want when they want it, you know, especially for me, when I don't get what I want when I want it. That's the face I have, like, So, but you know what? These changes coming in place and really things being moved forward for our protection and, you know, just for us to be able to really enjoy our property and our lives and our families in the safest way possible. And I love this because the bottom of the deck card is this 9 of Pentacles card. This is a woman who has, you know, this is really being grounded, but also having the resources to enjoy, right, what we have, enjoy our future, enjoy the present. Really, but by doing that and having this enjoyment is because we put in the hard work, right? We put in the hard work, we made the tough decisions in some cases, but now we're really enjoying things so much more. So what will the outcome be? I think the outcome will be, there's not ever going to be a final outcome, but I think things will change a bit as far as like, even like our land masses, maybe having more areas, certainly, and I don't want to say certainly, but more areas covered in water and things like that. But also, it's nothing that is going to happen like tomorrow as far as the actual, like, you know, the erosion and things like that. But it's happening, obviously. But also taking time to move forward. We have the ideas, we know what we need to do, and now it's just a matter of getting those things, you know, getting legislation passed and having things coming really so that we can move forward in a much more, just a safer way, really, a much more measured and safer way. So that's my first question. My second question is, what is the future of red light therapy? Red light therapy is basically, the light, it's supposedly safe. I don't know, you know, I'm no doctor. Please check all this on your own. And I'm not saying that this is any kind of substitute for any kind of, you know, medical information that you get from your doctor. But it's basically, I guess, that our cells, when they are exposed to red light, that red light activates, it kind of goes, it's not ultraviolet light, but it kind of activates our mitochondria in our cells. And that, I guess, is what creates energy and creates movement and creates, you know, like a regeneration of our cells. Now, Whether that's all true or not, I don't have a clue. I looked it up on the internet because I'm like, what is this red light therapy? And I guess my question then too is, what is the future of it? Does it have a real application for us, or even for me? I thought maybe I can try it. So let me just pull some cards, see what we get. Let me get a clarifying card on here too, and we'll go through it. So the first card I get, and we'll go through these, is this Eight of Pentacles. As a challenge or card, obstacle, Three of Wands. This is in the outcome position, the Two of Pentacles. But I also have two clarifying cards, and that is the Five of Wands and the Hermit. I picked two cards. The first card then going into this Eight of Pentacles. This is like, a craftsman, master craftsperson who is really doing, just turning out these pentacles one after the other. They're perfect. They're in great shape. Pentacles representing health and wealth. Surprisingly, to get a Pentacles card, the first one out. So really, this is almost kind of, I'm thinking like this represents me kind of going through and finding different therapies, which is actually what I'm kind of actively doing right now in my life. What works for me? Like what supplements work, what supplements don't? What are there therapies like red light therapy? That's why I'm asking about it. Would it work for me? Is it something? In fact, I was just having this conversation earlier today with someone, and it was like, yeah, I'm really trying like a lot of different things to see what works best for me. And that can also change in the future because, as we age and as our lives, things change. Maybe we had a high stress period, things might change, but I'm really looking to try to find things that work for me. Okay. So I'm going to do a muscle testing on this too. Don't let me forget before I go to the next question. But anyway, Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, almost me sitting here going through these different therapies, doing my due diligence to see what works. Three of Wands. This is my ship this is like your ship's coming in. However, this is in the challenge position. Not sure if this would work for me or not, or if this does work in general. And then I got this Two of Pentacles, balancing, like a balancing act. Almost like, yeah, trying a lot of things, having a balancing act, but keeping all the balls in the air, still being able to do everything, try new things, working towards new ideas and new therapies that might help me to feel better. So, okay, so it's going through that. Then I got this Five of Wands card, and this is this to me, even though I'm asking about the red light therapy, it seems like this is talking about my journey, like just trying all kinds of different things. This is a card represents training. It can represent like the gossip around the water cooler, just trying new things, not really just trying, just learning. Does this work? Does this work? Basically, will this therapy work for me? Trying it out, giving it a try. I, by the way, have not tried it yet. So just so you know, I looked it up on the internet and I'm like, oh, that's interesting, but I have not tried it. But then this Hermit card coming out, almost saying like, you know what? Being by myself and being enlightened by what enlightens me. So what is the future of red light therapy? I think that the future is fine as far as moving forward. What is it for me? I have to try it out myself and see if it works for me. And I think that's really true of everything that's out there, including, supplements, whatever. Again, I'm no doctor, but just kind of sitting here. Why not buy it? Because I will tell you what I'd like to use it for myself is some knee pain. I'd like to get something that I could put over my knee and maybe help to like get in there and rejuvenate my joints, I guess. I don't know. Again, I'm no doctor, but but almost like, and I have to laugh because they're sitting here holding their knees, which I was like, oh yeah, that's really what I want to use it for is my knees. But anyway, and just kind of seeing, does it work, right? So will it work for me? I don't know. The future, I think the future is fine for the therapy as far as I think it will help some people. It probably won't do anything for others. Who knows? But let me see, will red light therapy help? Is it something that would work for me to help my knee pain? Okay, will red light therapy help my knee pain? Oh, I got a yes here. I mean, a red light therapy, is it should I try it? Because I think I'm going to try it, but will it work? Yeah, I think that for me personally, it might be something I'm going to try. I don't know. I will let you know if I do purchase, the light therapy. If I purchase it, I'll let you know if I get any relief from it. I think too, a lot of this stuff, if we believe it's going to work for us, I think that is a big part of it myself. That's my personal opinion. So, okay, that's my second question. And then my third question. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we all know the film It's a Wonderful Life, right? Was it divinely inspired? It opens up with a scene of heaven with angels hearing the prayers of the people on earth. So yes, I thought that too. And when it opens up, they're listening to the angels are listening to the prayers. So was that film It's a Wonderful Life divinely inspired? Let's see what we get. When I watched it years ago, I'm like, wow, this really, like, it really does seem like that information came from the divine to write that movie, and especially to have that beginning. So let's see what we get here. It's interesting, okay? But I'm kind of getting some information on it right now, just getting these cards. Again, I'll show you what the cards are, and then we'll go through them. And don't forget, we will have the 3-card, pick a card with the angelic activations. Okay, so the first card I get is the 9 of Swords. And of course, this is a card of anxiety. But you know what? I'm almost getting, when I looked at it, I'm like, what? As I put this card down, I thought, what? That doesn't, anxiety? What? But this is more like dreaming, right? Getting messages when you're dreaming at night. And it was kind of like, yeah, I almost heard like, forget the swords, just look at the bed. We're trying to tell you that these messages came through dreams. They came through being divinely inspired. Even though that card doesn't look like that. That's what I kind of heard. The Queen of Swords is next, right? Moving forward, almost like the obstacle was to get these ideas forward, but how do we do it? How do we get this movie made? And how do we get these ideas divinely inspired, moving forward, but in an intellectual way, because we're now taking ideas that, again, are divinely inspired, or they're very, with the religion and the angels and that, but getting them into a very concrete format of a movie script, okay? And then now we got the Queen of Swords, and then I got the Queen of Pentacles as an outcome card. The Queen of Pentacles also being, grounded, getting these ideas out there. This is, Pentacles are health and wealth and really grounding. They're also abundance. You see this little bunny here, moving through a conservative, really having to, and this is kind of a conservative moving card too, really using intellect and grounding to get ideas out that were a little bit more, divine. And then the last card that I got was this Ace of Pentacles, another Pentacle card, moving forward, again, health, wealth, a new beginning, and getting those ideas, getting those divinely inspired ideas, but putting them in a grounded format of this movie. So, and then the bottom of the deck card, which I just glanced down and I was told that I just heard, bring that up too. I got the World card, getting that inspired message out to the world through the movie. And I think that I've heard other people say this, and I agree with it, that our movies, the films that we see, actually help us to get ideas and see things from the future, see things how they are. It allows us to work through these feelings, these ideas, these new inventions, all that. It allows us to work through them in a safe way, so that when we do finally get to them in our reality, we're really not afraid of them. We've seen them in the movies, and we've seen them now. They're kind of a part of who we are. So they're not so jarring, okay? Okay, so let's see. Let's get our 3-card pick going. That's going to be with this Angelic Activation Oracle with Kyle Gray. So think about an angelic message that you may be thinking about. I have a feeling someone here is like, oh yeah, I really need an angelic message today. So hopefully I will be able to bring one through to you through these cards. And let's just give me a couple more shuffles. I am hearing a few more shuffles. So and that's actually, there was one that fell out. I'm going to take that as the first card. Oh, and I love these cards because the backs are different. So the good thing is you can certainly take a look. That's card 1, card 2, and that's card 3. So think about which card resonates with you. 1, 2, or 3. Think about which card resonates with you. Don't think too hard. Here we go. If you got, I love this, card 1, you got star beings, and it says written in the stars. There's a great mystery unfolding at this time. All the synchronicities and signs you are experiencing are not coincidences. They are spirit-led experiences to let you know that you are on the right path. Trust in this. Where you are is where you need to be. Stay committed to your vision because star beings are guiding your dreams into reality. The activation is, thank you, star beings, for guiding my vision into reality. So there you go, if you picked card 1. If you got card 2, if you picked card 2, this is Archangel Raphael. And it says, trust your spiritual vision. Your psychic and spiritual abilities are awakening. Trust what you are seeing, for your intuition is correct. You can read between the lines, and the information you feel rising up within you is being divinely revealed divinely revealed to you. You have spent lifetimes preparing for this moment, and although you may feel apprehensive, you were born for this. Believe in the beauty of your gifts. The activation is, I trust my inner vision. So that is Archangel Raphael. If this resonates with you, if you picked card 2, you might want to look up Raphael also and get some more information. And then if you picked card 3, this is the Miriam, healing the heart. This is a sacred time of healing. In order for you to feel whole once more, it's essential for you to reclaim all the lost parts of yourself. Call back all the aspects of yourself, all the gifts and talents that you have been forced to hide or repressed. By unleashing these tender aspects of your deeper self, you allow your heart to rebuild and strengthen. The activation is, I reclaim myself and my story. I am ready for wholeness. I love that. I reclaim myself and my story, right? I actually went through that for many years. I guess people call that the dark night of the soul. So yes, I reclaim myself and my story. You know what? Don't give your power away. That's what that was the message for me at that time. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's predictions and 3-card pick. I know I did. It's always great seeing everyone. I love that you guys leave me some chat messages, and of course liking, sharing, subscribing, leaving the chat messages. Thank you so much for the donations. Truly, truly appreciated. And of course, used to buy more cards and things. So that's it. I hope you really have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.